I'm gonna hold on 1 minute. I'm pretty sure the audio sucks right now. Bring it back. Okay, there is a bit of a... I don't know if the audio is crappy, let me know. But anywho, I've been procrastinating enough. It's time to start. It's time to start the show. So, actually, years ago, I was talking about how Rowlet is like an owl Pokemon, and it's like, oh, that would be cool. But I want something more green that looks like Duolingo. Sure enough, we've got one. That's a side note. I'm probably gonna stream, the new Pokemon and begrudgingly get a Nintendo Switch 2, even though I've been dragging my feet on all of that stuff. But anywho, we're up to the next day. And actually, I was thinking about 2010. And like, I think that summer, it might have been that summer, I auditioned for a big, like, youth orchestra locally. And I got in. Wasn't much competition, but I worked hard enough and I made it. And it was fun. It's a little bit of latency. I apologize for the latency, but... And I also did P90X the whole summer. So, like, I did a season of cross-country skiing, and then that summer I did P90X, and I got in shape. Probably the healthiest I've ever been. Not saying much, but, I got pretty good. But anywho, 2010 is behind us, and it's today. I don't know what else I did that was cool or memorable. Oh, our friend Elizabeth ran out of streak freezes, so I provide the sugar. Have you recommended Duolingo? Excuse me, in the past month? I feel like I do that every day. Like, I'm like a walking advertisement for Duolingo, because it's helped my ADHD brain actually focus on something. So anyways, we are closer to Cinderella hour. It's not necessarily midnight soon, but it is, it's one of those unnerving things in which I like getting it done sooner rather than later. If I'm at 11:55, you know how paranoid I must feel. So I'm gonna open up my store times. And we're gonna get cooking, yo. Goal for today is maybe at least 200 XP. It's so choppy today. Oh my god. I'll see you guys in a sec. Yeah, 2010. Sorry. Yesterday was 2010. Let's say hello to 2011. And to think, like, how many days ago did we do 11/11? That was like, is that 1900 days ago? No, that's 111. A long time ago. I can't count right now. I'm in language learning mode, not math mode. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Let's do our best. I'm not gonna lie, the phone I used to do my videos, I'm really thinking about getting, like, another one. Just because I like it. Like, I like the camera better than my other dumb phone. But anyways, that's, yeah, neither here nor there. I think it's the... So, we're in 7th place with 1700 XP. That's actually a pretty good spot to be. It looks like the 16th place person, I think yesterday was like they were at 400 or something, 600, and they boinked up. Usually when the 16th place person is at like around 800 or so, or like 800, by Sunday they're gonna have a lot to they're gonna make it to 1,000. So, like, the people that get to pass are the ones who make it to 1,000 for this week, begrudgingly. First place winners got 3,200. I'm hoping to get below the top 10. And I am going to start my first lesson. Spend 20 minutes learning. Okay. Let's do a target practice. Yeah. Let's do that as the warm-up, and then we'll continue on.
Meu irmão
tinha 6 anos e já andava de bicicleta. My brother was 6 years old and already rode a bicycle.
O marido da Ana trabalha na cidade. O marido da Ana trabalha na cidade.
Anna's husband works in the city.
Discutíamos muito sobre o menino mal da escola.
Discutíamos muito sobre o menino mal da escola. We used to talk a lot about the bad boy at school.
Quando vocês eram crianças, faziam viagens longas. Quando vocês eram crianças, faziam viagens longas. Longas?
When you were children, you went on long trips.
Minha irmã adorava cuidar dos seus cabelos cacheados.
Minha irmã adorava cuidar dos seus cabelos cacheados. My sister loved taking care of her curly hair. How privileged. How privileged she was.
Eu era tímido, como não conhecia muitas pessoas. Eu era tímido, como não conhecia muitas pessoas.
When I was timid when I didn't know many people. Eu também. Como isso é what is it? It's like now, assim agora. I think that's how you'd say it. I'm not sure. I was shy because I didn't know any people. And let's see the next one. Dude. Frog.
Huh.
Before.
Antes.
Brown.
Castanho.
Village.
Vilarejo.
Usado.
Eu passava pelo parque com minha irmã.
I used to walk with Pelo through the park with my friend. I don't know what I was thinking for Pelo, but it was like across the park was what I was thinking. Or around the park. But through is also good for Pelo. Let's hover over Pelo. Through, with, around. See, I was thinking of those two words, and I'm just like, okay, what is it actually looking for? So that's why I had to hover over that. I used to walk through the park with my friend. Fuck. You know why I got that wrong? I did Irma, not amiga or amigo. My sister's like one of my best friends. Shout out to you, Jules. I love you so much. But really, like I put those two in the same equation, you know. I love my sister. What can I say? I'm very protective of her. Although I've been kind of an asshole to her past couple of years. But I still love her. Oops, wrong one.
Passar por aqui.
Pass by here.
Eu gostava da bicicleta castanha que minha prima tinha.
I liked my bikes, my brown bikes. I liked that my brown bikes had.
Tinha. Prima.
That. I liked my. What? I liked the brown bikes. I liked the brown bikes that my cousin had. I liked the brown bikes that my cousin had. Eu gostava... Oh, shit. Singular, not bikes. Bicycle.
Eu passava pelo parque com minha irmã.
I walked, or used to walk through or around the park with my sister. Sister. And real quick, I'm actually going to try opening up another tab and starting the next lesson. No reason, just felt like it. Just because I think I've gone past double XP, so I'm a little bit skeptical on some things. I'm gonna do a quick speaking when everything's said and done.
Eu gostava da bicicleta castanha que minha prima tinha.
I liked the bicycle that my cousin had. The brown bicycle. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's see if that is the one. And yeah, we're close to Cinderella hour. Holy crap. It's 11:12. My eye is twitching. But we got it. Are we a spy? Let's see that day streak. What flame is it? And boom. 2011 days on the day streak. It is a happy Friday. Feliz segunda-feira. Thank you for helping me keep the flame going and keeping it alive. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And because it's Friday, we are party animals. Yeah. We got it. All right, let's see it on the other bit. There we go. We accomplished another one. Look at that big bunda. He's stacked. He's caked up, yo. New weekend quest. Oh my god, it's so new. We don't have just 2. Don't lie to me. We've got 218. I mean, a little bit more now. But let's see that flame. And boom, 2011. Bink. It was a year in which my rival graduated high school. I'm going to dox myself for a minute. Funny thing is, like, I remember I joined choir that year. I kind of looked up to this one, the chamber choir in high school, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do my best to get into that shit. And, yeah. So I did. I wasn't the best, but, you know, I represented. I went fucking crazy. Let's see, we got 10 minutes on both. And boom, 2011. Hey, the font changed. Do you notice that? The font changed ever so slightly on 2011. Year before the world is supposed to end. And honestly, do you guys remember 2012? Like, it was December 2012. Something shifted. And I mean this with, like, all sincerity. Like, I feel like my life took a turn for the worse around then. Because everything was kind of positive and grounded. Maybe it's just one of those peaked in high school types of deals. Anyways, we're going to do a speaking. And just to blow through this and get our double XP just to see. But yeah, the font is different.
O presente
do meu primo quebrou antes de chegar em casa. Dia recebi roupas usadas do meu primo. Comprávamos fantasias na loja do bairro. We used to buy clothes at the neighborhood store. Escolhíamos canetas de várias cores. We used to choose pens of various colors. Meus irmãos escolhíamos presentes juntos. My 2 brothers were choosing the presents together. Você parecia triste e nós comprávamos sorvete para você. You appeared sad when we were buying ice cream for you. Compramos marcador de texto para minha mãe. We bought a highlighter for my mom.
Monstro
Monstro grande. Monstro. A big monster. I can't fucking
Eu
talk.
sempre-
Eu sempre ficava animado com brinquedos. Fuck. I would always get excited about toys.
No Natal.
No Natal, in Christmas, recebíamos carros imaginários. Imaginary cars. At Christmas, we received imaginary cards. And let's see. It's going to say that we got all the daily quests complete, right? Okay, that's 1 minute that we got. Okay. Did we not? We definitely got more than that. That's for sure. I'm hesitant. Should I open another tab? Ooh. Did that not count? Did we miss something here? Okay. That's all right. Let's see. I want to do some review. Just a little bit of review. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. RESPECT. Alright, let's compare ourselves to Virginia real quick. 513. And I'm up to 50. Like 50 exactly. Okay. So we got to get up to like 1800 or so. Or 1900. If we want to keep up with the Joneses and the shredding with the big dogs. And I don't care if we dwindle down a little bit further. Let's see if anybody's here. Nope, nobody's here. All right, let's do the speaking. No, I don't want to do the speaking. I actually changed my mind. Changing my mind. Let's do... Yeah, let's do this one, but practice mode. Because this one I think was pretty difficult.
Mecânico.
Mechanic.
Doutor.
Doctor.
Escalar.
To climb.
Inverno.
Winter.
Como está hoje?
Como está hoje? How are you today?
Sentar.
To sit.
Poeira.
Dust.
Cômoda.
Jesse.
Informal.
Informal.
Ele pediu uma foto.
Ele pediu uma fotocópia do contrato de trabalho. He asked for a photocopy of the employment contract. Fechamos contrato importante.
Doutor famoso.
Doutor. There's no B. Doutor. A famous doctor. Olá.
Olá,
Meu
meu nome
é João. That's Portuguese for
João.
John.
Por que algumas reuniões são informais?
Por quê?
Que algumas
Algumas
reuniões são
reuniões
informais?
são informais. I don't know how to spell reuniões, but I know it's an I. Eois. Eois. Why are some meetings informal? Hoje.
hoje. Organizei meus documentos.
Today I organized my documents.
O novo mecânico.
O
O novo mecânico.
the new mechanic. Posso
Posso. Aqui.
me sentar.
Aqui.
Fuck you.
Aqui.
Fuck you. Sentar.
Sentar.
Aqui.
Aqui.
Slow your roll. I think it's because I was hitting the A, which is next to the S on the Gringo keyboard. All right, let's go.
Onde está a pasta com meu currículo? Onde está a pasta com meu currículo?
Where's the folder with my resume?
Posso explicar enquanto me sento. Posso saber onde posso fazer fotocópias? Posso saber onde posso fazer fotocópias?
Can you tell me where I can make photocopies? Posso
usar roupa informal no escritório.
I feel like I did this. Posso, can I wear casual clothes at the office? at my call center job, I wore this and like regular pants, and I looked kind of like a homeless guy, literally a homeless guy with the shaggy hair and all that stuff. That's how I looked, yo. All right, perfect lesson. Body shaming myself real quick. Don't mind me. Well, we got 3 minutes on that. Part of me wants to refresh the page. Actually, what came out in 2011? Real quick. Skyward Sword came out in 2011. It came out in the U.S. really. And Four Swords Adventure Anniversary Edition. Oh yeah, there's a picture of Bunny Island. What about Pokemon's? Oh, Black and White came out too. That was a good year. I remember that. Oh, I got 2 pages of this this Portuguese word. I'm gonna just open up this page and see. Yeah, we got the 20 minutes learned. I'm actually gonna close out of it because I don't know if I'm ready for that, yo. Something tells me though. Let's see. I kind of want to do 2 simultaneous lessons. Let's do another practice of discuss work experience. And one of them. And then maybe move the needle forward in this one.
Fantasma.
Ghost.
Trabalho.
Work.
Mundo.
World.
Madeira.
Okay, that's
Falar com a cliente.
gonna...
Compramos comida da Indonésia para a festa.
We bought food from the Indonesia for the party. Falar com a cliente. Talk with the client.
Dar medo.
To scare.
Cliente.
Por.
For.
Cômoda.
Dresser.
Cliente.
Client.
Cômoda.
Dresser.
Anel.
Ring.
Sótão.
Attic.
Sentar.
To sit. Por 20 reais. Alright, next one.
Esse ano,
Esse ano abrimos 2 novos escritórios. This year we opened 2 new offices.
Cômoda.
Attic.
Baixo.
Baixo is low.
Cômoda.
Cômoda's dresser.
Inverno.
Winter.
Sótão.
Okay.
Ele tem um currículo impressionante.
Ele tem currículo impressionante. There we go.
Acho que ela gosta da Indonésia.
Indonesia. I think she likes Indonesia.
Acho que o anel é o presente perfeito.
Acho que o anel é o presente perfeito. I think the ring is the perfect
Ele
gift.
planeja usar o anel na festa. Anel.
He plans to wear the ring at the party.
ele planeja usar o anel na festa.
He plans to wear the ring at the party.
Você já provou comidas da Indonésia?
Have you tried Indonesian food? Ever. Já is ever in this context. Baixo is low. Os preços nessa cidade são baixos. Is this trying to get everybody to Indonesia now?
Uma multinacional importante.
Uma multinacional importante.
Meu, favor.
60 minutos.
60 minutos. 70 minutes. Nível baixo. Low level.
Essa semana, participei de uma entrevista.
Essa semana, participei fucking, I don't know. Essa semana, something, blah, 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 em nível. I don't know.
Essa semana, participei de uma entrevista.
Participei em uma entrevista. esse ano, I don't know what it said, para entrevista. Participei em uma, essa semana participei em uma entrevista. I think that's what it said. Yeah. This week I took part in an interview. That was tough. Eu paguei por presente incrível. I paid for an amazing gift.
Eu paguei por flores lindas.
I paid for pretty flowers. Yes. Bom trabalho.
Minha presidente.
My president.
Comprei o anel na loja ontem. Anel.
I bought the ring at the store yesterday.
Aranha.
Spider.
Recado.
Ricardo. Is that message?
Sótão.
Iguals equal.
Nenhum recado.
Nenhum recado novo. Fuck, did I... Nenhum. Enviei muitos currículos.
Quando você vai aposentar-se?
Quando você vai aposentar-se? When do you plan on retiring?
60 copos.
Yes, 60 cups.
Muitos clientes novos.
Muitos clientes novos. Many new clients. Let's see. We got that one. And is that something that we can not scoff at?
Meu anel favorito.
My favorite anal.
Você já provou comidas da Indonésia?
Have you tried Indonesian food ever? Whatever. Paguei. Paguei.
Você já provou comidas da
Have
Indonésia?
you ever tried Indonesian food? Which I don't know what that would mean. That was tough, though. Okay, so I guess our plan backfired. We don't have double XP. We glitched out the system. That's okay. Bom dia, Edson. Tô falando português bem o português. Parabéns. Muito obrigado. E boa noite. Boa noite. Virginia got like 2,300. Holy crap. She's going crazy, homies. She's going nuts. She's going nutso. Oh man, we got to do some practicing. We got to practice. Alright, let's do some speaking. Qual é o endereço do sítio da festa? What's the address of the site? Website address to the party. Devemos ter sorte e planejar ficar ao ar livre. We should be lucky and plan to stay.
Emoji.
Emoji no celular. An emoji on your cell phone.
Precisamos
arrumar a casa para a tarde. Alrighty. We need to tidy up the house for the afternoon.
Eu
prometo cuidar de todos os detalhes.
Eles cancelaram o churrasco por causa das nuvens.
Eles cancelaram o churrasco por causa das nuvens. Alright. They canceled barbecue because of the clouds.
Acho que o anel é o presente perfeito.
Acho que o anel é o presente perfeito. I think the ring is a perfect gift. Você pode mandar áudio para confirmar.
Paguei
por presente incrível. I paid for an amazing gift.
Envie
o convite para mim usando o arroba correto. All right. We got 1802. That means we got to get up to 1900. And I think that's going to be a notable way of about us. So we got to get up to 1900. And the day after, we shall try our best. Part of me is also thinking, like, part of me is thinking, like, should I just, like, finish tomorrow? I don't know. I miss Bunny. I gotta pet my bunny rabbit. He's so handsome. Let's see. We got Mary Jane. Mary Jane. Mary Jane. Oh, wait. Did we lose signal here? So, Português está muito bom, Petey. Thanks, man. Alright, I think we're back with a vengeance. David. Boa noite. Está morando no Brasil now. I am from America. Come on. Fucking work, bitch. This fucking camera. Mia camera, or is it meu camera? Sucks. I don't. Esta merda. Hold on. Come on. Come on. Don't quit on me now. Yo, did I fry my cable that hooks up to my camera? My camera? One of these days, though. Gotta get my good side. Let me close out of it. Let me open it up again. Do the tried and true. Do. Come on. Alright, I got an alternative. We're going to try this. What made you want to learn Portuguese? That is an excellent question that I never get. Hey, funny thing is, I was just talking about getting a replacement camera. Give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second, homies. Oh, shit. Oh, you know what it is? The app fucking closed out. Hold on. I'm doing some troubleshooting here. I'm fixing a divot. He's fixing a divot. Okay. 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 There we are. There it is. There it is. So, can't believe the app just closed out on me. What made me want to learn Portuguese? It was beautiful Brazilian women that like me and adore me. I am a testament. I am a god amongst men. Amongst I don't know. I'm not anything, but yeah, I met a cute girl that I love. That's all any story starts as. Let's do a target practice. What made me want to learn Portuguese? Honestly, why does anybody do anything? Women do things because they want everything. Men do things because of some girl that they're trying to help give them everything, but it's futile because we know you can't have everything. So I decided to do this
Cacheado.
as a challenge to myself, but also like a way to not to just prove myself, but just I don't know, it's something to do. Something to do. You know, I could be smoking crack and like getting into gang violence and stuff like that. I know that's what's popular. That's what the kids are doing. But it's not me. I don't like drugs. Thought about it though. Just because there's not enough hours in the day, as they say.
Cachorro gordo.
Cachorro gordo, a fat doggy. I used to call Chloe a fat dog, and then she ended up becoming one. Discreet.
Discreto.
Pedro sempre desenhava com lá. Pedro sempre desenhava com lápis castanho. Castanho.
Pedro always designed drew with the brown pencil. Era? What is it? Era is... Was? Oh,
Antes.
Era is time. Época.
Época.
I'm thinking era as in was. Used
Usado.
before.
Antes.
Brown.
Cacheado.
Oh,
Castanho.
Castanho is brown.
Cacheado.
That's curly.
Porque você não gostava do que você não gostava do colégio.
Why didn't you like school? Fair enough. I mean, why does anybody do anything? I'm really honest with, like, I don't feel like I've really done anything for myself. Like for the longest time, like I play video games sometimes, but it's like, I think the last time I played, like I really sat down and I had fun playing video games was like when Scarlet and Violet came out. And I just stopped. I just kept working. I just kept being tired. I don't really have that much. I don't know. There's more to life than just like video games and stuff. And I don't know. I feel like if I didn't do stuff for other people, if I didn't say, "Oh, this is also for me, but this is also for my hot Brazilian girlfriend," then obviously, you know, like what am I worth? Like, why do I want this? Like, why am I wasting my time wanting things? You gotta get into that, like, I don't know. Some douchebags on the internet call it stoicism, but I'm a ever feeling I'm an ever feeling sensitive guy that considers everything in every equation ever, and because of that I get frozen. But if I could direct that towards like somebody that I like and what they want, then I'm like, ooh yeah. It's people pleasing, I suppose. But it's not even pleasing to her to do this. It's kind of an addiction. It's an autistic like tick that I have to do something every day.
Usado.
Before midnight. Frog. Costume.
Fantasia.
War.
Guerra.
Antes.
Before.
Muito cabelo cacheado. Muito cabelo cacheado.
A lot of curly hair. Doll.
Boneca.
Law.
Direito.
Joke.
Piada.
Husband.
Marido.
Promise there. School. Colégio. Perfect lesson. Okay. So that was one of them. Let's do a speaking real quick. Quadro sujo. Posso me sentar aqui? Can I sit here? Nós fechamos grande contrato esse ano. Onde está a pasta com meu currículo? Depois de aposentar-se, ele planeja escrever livro. Once he retires, he intends to write a book.
Esse preço é mais baixo do que eu esperava.
Esse preço é mais baixo do que eu esperava. The price is lower than I expected.
Como é
trabalhar em uma empresa multinacional? What is it like to work in a multinational
Quantos
company?
clientes você tem na empresa?
Quantos clientes você tem na empresa? How many clients do you have in the company?
Olá,
Olá, pode me contar sobre seus projetos? Hello, can you tell me about your projects? Quantas fotocópias são necessárias para o formulário? How many photocopies are needed for the form? Okay. I don't know if this sounds weird coming from a stranger, but I'm proud of you for having that mindset. Which part of the mindset? Because I sometimes feel like the people-pleasing thing is like, it takes away from me. You know, your Portuguese is good. No, but the thing is Projeto Harvard, the Harvard project, I don't, like, I don't know what I'm saying. I just look at the sentence and I'm just like, oh yeah, it's that. And that's how you say it, but I don't know what it means sometimes. That's the hard part, is actually knowing what the thing means. Let's do a listening. I'll show you why listening is super hard for me.
Estamos vivendo aqui.
Estamos vivendo
aqui desde 2018.
We have been living here since 2018.
Está chovendo muito desde o mês passado. Chovendo. Está chovendo muito desde o mês passado.
It's been raining a lot since last month.
Minha cômoda.
My dresser.
Os problemas começaram em 2020. Problemas. Os problemas começaram em 2020.
The problem started in 2020.
Tudo igual. Tudo igual.
Everyone the same.
Isso não me dá medo nenhum.
Isso me dá
medo nenhum. Isso não me dá medo nenhum.
Não me dá medo. That doesn't scare me at all. Isso não me dá medo nenhum.
Madeira escura. Escura.
Dark wood. Escura is dark. Okay.
Imagino que vocês não Imagino que vocês não acreditam mais em fantasmas.
Imagine that you don't accredit more of the ghosts. Imagine, I guess that you don't believe in ghosts anymore. Yeah.
Uma aranha na cadeira.
Uma aranha na cadeira.
O sótão da casa. O sótão da casa.
The attic of the house. See, do you only study? Yes, I only study Portuguese. Deciding to learn a new language and streaming it on YouTube is pretty cool. IMO. Yeah, I guess so. I knew that a lot of Brazilians would like it. Because my girlfriend, I said girlfriend, but she's actually my fiance. I proposed to her. I like her a lot. But yes, I study Portuguese only. I could study chess, but I don't like the mobile app. One of these days, though, I might get a tablet and keep that, like, plug it in via HDMI or something, or get like an iPad and just, you know, do that whole thing and just be the guy who's like, oh, you know, doing the Duolingos that way. But that, I don't know if I want to do, like, change my whole format. Thief country. What's your Brazil trash? Oh, there. Blackout is trying to get me to say that Brazil is bad. Which your opinion about war with the EUA? I like how this guy's like Brazilian and he's talking crap about his own country. Or he's talking crap about the US or Iran. Hold that thought. Yeah, let's answer some controversial things right now. While I do my Duolingo. I don't know. I don't like the fact that my economy is determinant. It's basically Lady Liberty is taking on a chokehold, or like she's got a gun against her head, saying if you don't do as what this small country does for you, bang bang, there goes your finances, there goes your American dream. So America doesn't have a choice in saying no, because we'd lose our funding. That being said, I don't know. I just don't think we should go to war. Hold on. Let me read your stuff in a bit.
Os documentos
ficaram iguais no final, certo? Muitos ratos. Many rats. Eu só ouvi barulhos aqui. Incêndio antigo. A big fire. Or sorry, an old fire. Incêndio antigo. Old fire. Eles estão pintando as paredes desde cedo. They've been painting walls since early in the morning. Depois de 2020. Before 2020. Acho que as histórias não me dão medo. I believe the stories aren't frightening to me. Vendi a antiga casa em 2005. They sold the house in 2005. Moscas no lixo. Moscas no lixo. Flies in the trash. Isso não é sangue. That is not a sandwich. That is not blood. Alright, we're going to do this one more time just to get us to 1900. Pode passar o recado para todos? Preciso ter sorte para bom dia. I need luck to have a good day. Você já provou comidas da Indonésia? Have you ever tried Indonesian food? Vamos filmar todos os pratos especiais. Let's film all the special dishes.
Devo preparar a
mesa dentro ou fora? Should I set the table inside or outside? Eles cancelaram o churrasco por causa das nuvens. They canceled the barbecue because of the clouds. Eu quase esqueci de comprar o bolo. I almost forgot to buy the cake. Entramos em contato com todos para confirmar. We got lunch. We got in touch with everyone to confirm. O anel é para aniversário dela. The ring is for her birthday. Eu vou trazer o bolo de coco. Oh, coconut cake. Amanhã. My dad loves coconut. Coco. Bolo de coco. It's like água de coco except cake. All right, we're going to look at as a Brazilian who dates an American girl, this is funny. Opposites attract. Oh yeah, for sure. Portuguese is a very difficult language. I'm glad you think that. I believe a lot more effective way for you to improve is through cultural immersion, YouTube videos. I don't really like watching anything other than doom scrolling. I'm not gonna lie. You're a noticer too. Yeah, I guess so. Guilty. I guess I'm guilty for that. It's not even just like you're a noticer, you're not a noticer. I've known, like, on one hand, I made this point back in like actually around college when I was studying music, which was like, funny thing, it was in 2012. We're going to get to that in tomorrow's video, but I remember making that point to a good friend of mine where I said, you know, it's because isn't it crazy how I just started talking about, you know, noticing something that then my stream was cut out? You notice that? I noticed that. So anyways, I made points to a good friend of mine about that. And he didn't really, I don't know, he didn't really believe me at first. I don't know if he acknowledged what I said. But I remember he I don't know. I years later he's sending me the same points of like actual like, you know, well-sourced stuff about painting and, you know, etc. And it's like, oh, I guess that he had some points there. I'm super vague because I don't want my stream to cut off again. Yeah, I know. Yeah, see, David also noticed that coincidence as well. I'll admit, though, I think Mojo de Sao Paulo, where I got this thing, as you could see, right here, the Duolingo owl, Mojo de Sao Paulo, it's got a lot of influence, we'll say, that has also influenced my country. 'Tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. Yeah, my country is, so if I were to have an opinion, and I'm not saying that I have an opinion, but I pretty much voiced my opinion. We shouldn't go to war. I think the guy who advocated for peace in that one British band, you know, John Lennon from the Beatles, he got shot in the face. Martin Luther King Jr. was thinking about, you know, unity for, you know, black people and white people. He got shot in the back of the head at a hotel. And just the minute that we start talking about, you know, peace, prosperity, and togetherness, the people who, or Charlie Kirk even, like him talking, inviting people up on, you know, at an open venue college campus, he gets killed. Or JFK even, you know, it's it all kind of comes into line. We have people like brave Americans want the same thing, and they just get killed. And the minute you start criticizing the evil that is, so I have to work a day job just to, you know, appease my existence. But if I was born into like one of the families, I wouldn't have to lift a finger. I'd be a celebrity. You know, I'd be taken care of. I could be an entertainment. But this video doesn't get any views. Probably because I don't like care to do the algorithm stuff. I like the era of you know, the 2000s where like you could just upload a video and you're good. Yeah, see, I said the same thing. JFK. I go to sleep. I need to go to my job tomorrow. The president needs more money. My president is one motherfucker. Yeah, mine can be too. Boa noite, Edson. You know, and that's the thing too. It's like the sentiment is like, oh, go get a job so you can pay taxes to blow up kids. That's all we're doing. We're just blowing up kids. And we're saying that the side that we're trying to defend, they're our greatest ally. Yet they haven't done anything for us. If 85 million people died to save, you know, a population of 6 million, is it worth it? All that bloodshed? Or is it just this systematic religious sacrifice that appeases whatever God they believe in? I've been talking to another fan, another viewer, and I won't mention his username, but we've been talking back and forth about it, and just how far, like how I don't know, just how far we've fallen, essentially. And I've really thought about, like, going back to the church, so to speak. And just, you know, but I don't know if that's, like, an elaborate ploy to get me to, like, support big religion. Yeah, even in my, like, my talking, like, me just talking has to be altered. We don't say people were killed or murdered. You say they were unalived. And just we've allowed America. I don't know if they're not the. I don't know. Like they're the last frontier of freedom of speech, and progressively, they are. You know, Americans are not saying what they want. You can't say that something's gay or retarded anymore, which brings us to the day, like to the day streak. Honestly, you know, going to 2011. 2011, you could call something gay or retarded. Then once 2012 hit, something changed. Something changed. I don't know what the hell changed, but you know, the world was supposed to end in 2012, but it kind of did. There was this major cultural shift that I didn't fucking ask for. I just wanted to be a dumb, like, stupid, like, not fuddy-duddy, but just like a jokester, like, dude bro, like, saying shit's retarded and gay and fucking, you know, calling people faggots. Not because I'm like, you know, not because I hate gay people. But sometimes I do. Sometimes there are some gay people, but straight people who piss me off too. They're a fucking retarded faggot. And that's okay. You know, sometimes you gotta use sharp language. You gotta use spicy language to make your point come across. It's like, hey man, you're retarded and you're being a little faggy right now, and it's okay. Like, I don't mean that, you know. Do I believe that gay, like a gay couple or a lesbian couple or whatever LGBTQs don't deserve a happy life? Of course not. I think, depending on if they piss me off or not, though, then I don't give a shit. But that's with anybody. You know, it's like if somebody pisses me off, you know, they're not a person in my life anymore. But if it's like kind of joking around and just like, you know, it like take a joke, man. And I don't even like espouse like making fun of or belittling anybody. If it bothers somebody so much and it's like, oh, that's my boundary. It's like, all right, then I just won't talk to you. Because it's like, what's the fucking point? Like if I have to walk on eggshells. Don't get me wrong, I'm very sensitive myself, I get it. But, you know, it's also like, it's context. You know, it's like, I'm not gonna, like if I said waffles, just waffles, the word waffles made me think about that time that like, and this isn't a true story, but like, let's say hypothetically my dad beat my mother anytime she just gave him, you know, peanut butter waffles. She gave me peanut butter waffles in the morning, so I don't know why. I that's where my mind went. But like, so if you say waffles, I cringe, and I'm like, oh no, waffles. And you know, if I ask you to not say waffles, and you say it anyways, is it your fault that you did the thing that I told you not to do? Or is it my fault for not dealing with my internal struggle of the word waffles because of something that someone said that or did that hurt me and destroyed me mentally? You know, and it's I think that's kind of where the cancel culture started, where the expectancy of like, you're supposed to phrase this way It's like, okay, I'll play your little game because I'm a nice guy. And then just time after time after time, it's just like, geez, I can't say things are retarded. That's fucking gay. I can't say things are fucking gay. What are you, a fag? I can't call you a fag because it's like... So now I just... Okay, I guess I won't say anything. It's like, well, expand your vocabulary. And then it's like, okay, now you use that to, like, insult my intelligence by saying, you know, oh, shit. Oh, God damn it. Okay, this isn't a... I think my phone actually died. This is usually... Hold on. Yep, we're losing it. Hold on. We lost us. Funny thing is, I'm kind of kidding, but I'm kind of not. Like, I understand that, like... Yeah, you can't just be a jerk. Yeah, come on. All right. Do. Let's get it at a portrait. There we go. There we are. Okay. Hey, actually, it's at the right angle that it's a little bit more grainy. I don't know why it's grainy. I gotta get a different camera. But yeah, it's like I'm very all things aside, I'm very sensitive. I'm you know, so I get it. I get both sides where it's like, you know, but I've kind of learned to just not to just disassociate or to just process my emotions in a way where it's like, okay, I'm going to be divorced from that feeling when somebody initiates something that I don't particularly like hearing. You know, any forms of belittlement or anything that is triggered. Or I create a thought structure, and this is basically referencing Dr. Albert Ellis, the guy who talks about shoulding yourself. If you say someone should do or not do this, you shouldn't say this, you shouldn't have done this, and then that external source does that, that's where the irrational emotional response comes into play. Sometimes it's anger, sometimes it's depression, or sometimes it's sadness. But really, it's like not my fault that I said what I said, and establishing boundaries towards what I said doesn't dictate what you do. You can do anything you want. You have free will. And that's the awkward rub. And that's kind of like a passive way to condition people to not be free, to relinquish their selves in the equation. So I would say, yeah, pretty smart man, but it's kind of a totalitarian tiptoe, so to speak, where you don't want to cause too much of a ruckus, because if you cause too much of a ruckus, then you get shot and killed by the military police. Can't have that. Even though you're defending your life towards against a tyrannical regime of a surveillance state that will do anything it can to discredit and destroy a law-abiding citizen for defending their own rights of their own country, whilst giving all the rights and privileges to a country that sees us as cattle. That's where my political view is starting to be, well, has been more often than not this year, and also a little bit of last year. Just a straight up, I don't want to say defiance of the status or of the mainstream narrative, but it's like, you vote left or right, it doesn't matter. We're still blowing up kids in the Middle East. We are still blowing up kids in the Middle East. And then, you know, sure enough, you know, we vote someone that's for peace. then peace happens for a couple years either way. And then we end up, in war again. And it goes up and down, and people get, are happy with the peace that happens. But it's by design, And anybody who says that otherwise is, I don't know, it's a fool. Yeah, I mean, if you think the world needs more people like me, then give me a subscribe. If you will. It just feels like the elites will keep getting, that's what we're calling them, the elites. Will just keep getting away with everything they do. Society has become too soft and they just accept everything. Yeah, because there's plastic in the water, the food, and, other stuff in the food that makes you sick and disrupts your endocrine system. The clothing, too. Like, this thing is like, I'm wearing like a polyester shirt. That shit cuts off hormones, and it just, all it does is systemically make everybody tired and exhausted and sick and basically just poisoned. We're passively poisoning ourselves. And that's pretty much it. Nothing else to see here. I'd like to think that people get it, or people just like, I don't know, they try to, like everyone I see on the internet now, they're just armchair, like, talking about shit that everybody knows. And I'm sick of it. Like, I'm really sick of it. Like, who's doing anything about it? Is it because they have, like, energy weapons? And like, like just hypersonic devices that could like melt people's brains. That's what happened in Venezuela. That's crazy to me. Like the military technology is so advanced. So I don't know. I don't want to talk too much. I don't know. Who the hell's gonna see this? I feel like systemically, not because I'm just wishy-washy in terms of my consistency in being a YouTuber. But it's also some of the stuff that I say on here where it's like, I just, for some reason, I'm just like very, I don't know, controversial in some of the things that I say. This would be what the quote unquote shadow banned. Where you know it doesn't see the light of day, essentially. So yeah, I'm just thinking out loud. But it's Friday. Normally, regular people are out and about, and I decided to stay home and just relax. I'm just thankful that the work week is done. Super thankful, super glad. Ah, man. What a time. I guess, thinking about 2011, my band got a lot better. I have so much guilt for, like, replacing my drummer with another guy. I regret that. Like, I really wish I kept the peace and just was a little bit kinder. I think if I were to regret something in 2011, it would be that. I joined in, like, this epic orchestra group. That was pretty fun. Got a lot better at the tuba that year. Because everything was just, flat keys, B flat, E flat, F, G flat, C flat. Nothing. I didn't even reach E flat, F sharp, A, D, G. But I learned that year, and I remembered getting so much better in just so little time, and I was just super motivated to just keep up. Like, I felt like I was the worst player in that ensemble, but I ended up getting really good in just a year. Yeah. No, you didn't shift the mood. Sometimes I get like that. Sometimes I just get like that. I go into this rabbit hole discussion too. But 2011, I mean, I was kind of implying like stuff about like 2012 in the beginning, where it's like, you know, kind of the world ended. In a way, there's like a cosmic shift, or probably just by design. Honestly, the Mayan calendars, oh no. And really what was supposed to happen was just, you know, the Illuminati decided, all right, this is the year where we start like blowing up Syria and Libya and all that stuff. And I don't know, actually, I think that was a little later, but I forget when Obama's second term was. It's like 2012? I don't know. But I remember the end of the world happened. What's supposed to happen. But then, you know, I guess 2011 was kind of the last okay, good year. It was kind of a golden age of just, I don't know, like the internet was good enough where like you could load videos and it wasn't like a big pain in the ass. It wasn't a hassle. And now it's like, I think the adpocalypse in 2016 killed it for me. 2016, 2017. And now we're at like 2011. Yeah, and I remember saying 2011. I didn't accept saying 2011. But because there's so many syllables, a lot of people went to 2011. And I was still holding out. I called it 2012 when 2012 happened. Some people say, I said 2012 when people were saying 2012. Wow. See, that's the other social engineering thing is like, you see people on the media calling this year like 2026. Instead of 2026, just calling it 26 or 28 is going to be the next. It's slowly but surely going to be like that, but I don't know. I digress. The font is a little bit different on this flame. That's something I also noticed. And in more positive news, Skyward Sword came out on the Wii, and I think that was the 25th anniversary. Now we're at the 40th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda. Holy shit. Holy shit is all I have to say. And also Pokemon Black and White came out. God, do I miss that time. I didn't like any of the Pokemon at the time, but they all of them kind of grew on me. So there's that at least. And I guess I'm just super stoked and satisfied where I'm at right now. Like there's still a lot of work to be done. My hope is that there's not the rapture or the end time, so to speak. I sincerely hope that the biblical stuff is not going to officially come true and it's just fear-mongering. Or maybe there's a new era. But I am afraid of what controls the country. I don't think it's who, I think it's what. And I think it's a lot more sinister than what we might have the official narrative being. It always is. I think there's a darker underbelly that we don't know about. But 2011 was kind of that last year of me. That might have been where I peaked, honestly. I was good enough. My band was good enough. My tuba playing was good enough. And everything was in alignment. and I feel like I had everybody on my side. Right now, I feel like the opposite. So maybe someday we could change that. But until then, it's always good to reminisce on that type of day. I know, man. It's so scary. I'm 20 and you're just trying to live my life. These fuckers should just leave us the fuck alone. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Actually, in fact, if you have an occupation somewhere in your country, they're going to price you out. They're already doing it in New Jersey and other regions in the Northeast that I don't agree with. So much to the point where they take control of entire Tri-City areas in terms of their governance, and votes no on the school budget just to buy it for pennies on the dollar and opening their own schools. Opening their own schools where then they start funding it. Then they start saying yes to it. And then in the same time, establishing their own police force within my country, which is, it's not even just like a neighborhood watch thing. It's like, you know, they're armed. And it's like, are you kidding me? When black people do it, it's called gang violence. You know, it's called a gang. When Italians do it, it's called a mob. And I'm not going to finish Dave Chappelle's quote, but you know where I'm heading with that opinion. Siga em frente, você vai conseguir. You are in front of you, you will conseguir. I forget what that means. It's a great reset happening. It's in front of us. The universal basic income coming soon. Part of me wants it. I don't know if I want to like work. And here's the other thing too, like I'm in a field where I'm kind of needed. Like there are some things that can't be fully automated. And maybe someday it will be. Maybe someday we'll have things that are fully automated, but until then, it's not happening right now. I hope not, you know. But David, if you want to continue the conversation further, let me just show you where you can catch this Duolingo's. Actually, you know what? We've got. Yeah, I'm going to use this tab. Let's go to my YouTube's. YouTube.com. Oopsie. Yeah, that one. This one actually. Wow, I've got 1,390 subscribers. Wow, we got more. Don't forget to subscribe. But also, if you want to say, hey, I want to talk to Petey a little bit more, go to links under my About section and then click on the Discord link, aceitar as regras, accept the rules, and then just DM me. That channel's dead, but at least it's a good way to continue the conversation further off script and all that stuff. Even though Discord is starting to do photo ID age verification bullshit, which is also owned by an individual that should be noticed. So anyways, trying to learn English is complicated for me, but I can get it. I believe in you. And you know, with that, if you're trying to get better at English and you're on Duolingo, just get the flame every single day. Just get it and live your life, man. Live your life. Go garden, do some fun stuff, you know, play a video game, pet your bunny rabbit, or dog or cat or whatever you got. Go out to eat, like do fun shit, and then just every day, one lesson. Lição, or is it uma lição? I don't know. Just a little bit, man. Yeah, and I'll talk to you later, David. on the flip side. But I think we're gonna Marlon, prazer, and also to you, David, prazer. Very good, very, very good. And let's just take a look at this flame one last time as we're ending. Unless if you want to talk for hours, I don't know. I like. Here's the thing, Brazilians. Something I've noticed, they will party till about like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I can't do that. I like sleeping a lot. I really like sleeping. But you know, sometimes I stay up a little bit later than just for you guys, and it is yeah, it's one of those things. But anywho, I think I'm gonna leave it there. 2011, what a time to be alive. It really was, you know. And let's take a look at this flame one last time. I really hope you guys find it in the, you know, core of your being to like, comment, and subscribe. Boom. Oh yeah. 2011's kind of got a evening setting, a sunset type of flame. That's kind of what most of our flames are. You know, it's just a sunset. Burning the candle at both ends, as they say. And yeah, you know, positive things about 2011, I guess. I think I picked up trombone near the end of that year. I joined a chamber choir in high school. And also just a regular concert choir. I improved with SEO. I guess you know the organization now. My band was getting better to the point where my rival actually acknowledged and respected me. And I think at that point I was just like, oh shit, now what? I've been doing this just to prove you wrong. Now I have to fucking like keep the passion alive. It's like, fuck, I was doing this just to like say, hey, fuck you. I'm going to do this without you, with or without you, you fucker. And I did. And so now I got good. And here we are. So I think the next phase is of my life is to just, I don't know, I don't really like doing things that make me happy, because happiness is never forever. But, you know, the little happy, humble dopamine hit of getting the flame keeps me going, you know, or the next Pokemon game, of course. So with that, I'll see you guys on Discord. And until next time, it's been 2011 days. What I would argue as one of the last good years of, you know, before this era of censorship and Orwellian stuff. The internet was good enough. Apps were still kind of like startup companies. There wasn't some like Illuminati pull. TV was competing against the internet. So information wasn't completely centralized and censored, which was a great time to be alive. I would say people went to websites to do things, not just Facebook, not just Instagram, you know, or YouTube. There were other websites. There was Daily Motion. There was, God, I don't even remember. I mean, now there's Rumble, but it's like far and few in between in terms of video watching apparatus. There used to be MySpace, of course. That was starting to I think that died around this time. And Facebook ended up winning. Twitter was like, I never liked Twitter, but like probably a couple years ago, a couple years before 2011, it was a lot better. It was humble. You know, I like the humble. Like, I don't like an overproduced song as much as I don't like an overdeveloped website or application. If it's kind of janky and kind of good at the same time, I love it because it's grounded. You could tell somebody put their heart and soul into it. because not everything is ironed out, and that's okay. That's the human experience. Nothing's perfect. But anyways, I'm gonna digress from there. We're gonna keep it at a positive note because tomorrow is gonna be the end of the world. But for now, 2011, days on the day streak, and as always, muito obrigado por assistir. Boa noite. Ciao, ciao for now. Take care. Até próxima. And don't forget, every ending is a new beginning. As in, new beginning being 2000. So I'll see you in the next one.
The song has restored my strength.